Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's another cloudy, rainy, shitty day here in Ireland, and I wanted to talk about something. There is a lot of people that ask me, like, I'm in a relationship for like 10 years, over 10 years. The question I get really often is, how do you trust your partner after 10 years? Or how do you trust your partner at all? So I have like few guidelines for you, the things that I've learned from my long relationship, and I also had a 7 years relationship before that. I rarely got myself into the state where I don't trust my partner at all, or where I'm not a very jealous person, just to be honest with you. But I don't think it's because I am not a jealous type. It's the way I am leading all my relationships, and maybe this can help you. So number one, first, share things with your partner. Like, if you share things with your partner, if you tell them how you feel, if you talk about your feelings, about your needs and wants, there's going to be a little place, for secrets and the things that you're going to hide from each other. So, that definitely helps. So things that most people do is, when they enter the relationship, like whatever parts of themselves that they think that they should not have, they just leave outside the relationship. And what happens here is basically they bring only one version of themselves in the relationship, and after a while, if you keep the other parts of yourself hidden, the things that happen are that you basically can't live like that anymore. So you have to show those parts to someone, and that leads to cheating. So if you keep the atmosphere in the relationship where anything is possible, where everything is said, you will be able to trust your partner, because he's not gonna feel the need to hide anything from you. So like, if you're the type of the girl that is holding her partner too tight, if you hold your partner too tight, he might slip out. Also, like, the same with you. Like, when I just started with my relationship, like, me and my partner had different visions of ourselves. So in the beginning, I was kind of keeping certain parts of myself hidden from him, and that didn't work, because as the time went on, like, I felt less and less satisfied in the relationship. And this is where the trust breaks, basically. It doesn't break because, I don't know, someone is a really bad person. Okay, yeah, sure, there's maybe 2% of men or women in the world that are really bad people, and they, you can't trust them because of that, because they don't have the good intentions towards you, and that is a possibility as well. But like, if we're talking about relationships that are generally healthy, keeping things clear and open, that's the best way where you can keep the relationship trustworthy. Number two, allow your partner to evolve. Like, you can't expect your partner to be the same person throughout the years and years of your relationship. It's just not possible. I kind of feel great if my partner thinks that, he can come to me and say, look, I want to change my hairstyle. What do you think about that? Or, I think I don't like this anymore. Like, let's do something else. And if you leave the space open for your partner, you're going to be the person that he will confide in, and then he's not going to have the need to break your trust. So allow your partner to evolve, and allow yourself to evolve, and allow your relationship to evolve. Like, your relationship doesn't have to be the same throughout all the years that you're together. Like, if you're together for 10 years, it would be a bit silly if your relationship is the same as it was when you only just started dating. Number three, allow your partner to check other girls. I know, because if you don't allow him, he will do it anyways. And he will just do it without you knowing about it, or he will just do it secretly, or he will feel really bad for it. And you know how they say, whatever you push aside, whatever you close down in yourself, it has to pop out somewhere. So basically, you're only allowing him something that he's gonna do anyways, but now he's gonna feel comfortable with you around it. The thing you need to understand is, it was really difficult for me and for my partner as well. When I say that I really like some guy, it doesn't mean I want to marry him, it doesn't mean I want to date him, it doesn't mean nothing at all, but me, like, seeing that he is a good-looking guy. And in every case, I would never dump my partner for that guy, even if that guy is fabulous. I mean, like, I have something really big going on here with my partner, and I make sure every day that he knows how important this is to me. So me looking at some other guy means absolutely nothing but me having eyes and seeing that someone is good looking and is my cup of tea. And it took me a while to understand that my partner is doing the same thing. He's not looking at other girls because I am not pretty enough, because I am not good enough, because I'm not, you know, everything that he wants in the world. Maybe I am not, but I'm mostly what he wants in the world, and he's dating me for 10 years. So, you know, like, if he didn't like me, he would dump me already. And I find myself like commenting with him of which girls I like as well. So, you know, like, we're like best buddies, but not best buddies. Yeah, I know, weird. Do things together. I can't emphasize this enough. If you want to stay together, do shit together, you know, whatever that is. If you do music together, if you watching movies together, if you like certain things, like certain sports, like if you do like weightlifting or whatever, like video games, like, do stuff together. Like, if you expect that, you know, like, only love is gonna keep you together for more than 2, 3, 4, 5 years, it will not. Because love needs something to stick on, you know. Love is like a glue, but it needs to glue something. And if you don't do things together, there is a chance that you will not last for long. And I find it really, you know, like, relaxing when I do things with my partner, because it kind of deepens our connection, and we also have loads of fun, you know. Like, even if you're gonna cook together, like, if you like eating, like, you know, like, you have something in common. I know a lot of girls that date, like, I am different. Like, I was always looking for men that have similar, like, interests as me, because, I don't know, I first, like, need to connect on an intellectual level, and then I can do other things. So I can't really imagine myself being with someone who's completely different than me. But even if that was the case, like, you can cook together, you can, you know, go for a walk together, you can do things together, talk about things, you know, like, you have to have something in common, god damn it. You can't be together for long if you don't have anything in common. That's a lie. Where are we? Are we on number 4 or 5? I'm not sure. I think it's 4. Number 4. Is it? Number 4. Keep yourself appealing to your partner. That doesn't mean that you have to be awfully fit, or you have to be beautiful, or you have to be, but, you know, like, put some energy into, you know, taking care of your looks, even if that means, like, dyeing your hair or putting on a bit of makeup. If you're a guy, you know, like, dress the way she wants sometimes. You don't have to do it all the time, but, you know, treat her a bit, and that is gonna give to the sense of partnership as well, because, like, if someone tells me what he likes, if I fulfill that for him, he can trust me with his wants, you know, and then he's gonna open even more. And with this, you get also an amazing sense of partnership, and it's a thing to keep. I know sometimes it's, like, really hard to trust your partner, because a lot of us go into a relationship, and after a while, like, we start looking at our partners as if they're our enemies. Like we're getting into this competition state where, you know, who's gonna be in charge of the relationship, who's gonna win in the argument, and we think that through this, you know, we're gonna keep our partners and we're kind of gonna imprison them. But, you know, like, there's a saying, if you love something, set it free, and then you'll see if that thing is gonna stay with you or it's gonna fly away. In my case, like, I was taking care of a pigeon, and I released him, and he went away, never came back. So we know that love was really not good. Bastard pigeon. Took care of him for 2 months, and then he flew off. He was a homing pigeon, by the way, but I was kind of expecting that he's gonna love me. Yeah, nothing happened. Anyways, back to the subject. If you love someone, give him space. Give him space, and I trust you. If you're a woman and if you're with a man, the more space you give them, the more love they're gonna give back to you, because this is the way that men function. Like, they don't like to feel trapped. For women, they say the most important thing is security, but then for men, it's freedom. So you know, if you want that security, you're gonna have to let that guy go and breathe a bit. And I think the best way to see if that trust is working is I can see through certain things that I wanted from my fiance, and he was like, no, no, no. And now he would be like, oh yeah, sure, no problem, I'll do it for you because I want to do this for you. And this is the result of me investing in him as well and giving him love and trust, and, you know, like taking care of him and taking care of his needs. And now he would be doing the same for me, no problem, because, you know, he trusts me so much. That, you see, like, the trust is something that you build through the years. That's why I really, really like to be in long relationships, not in short ones. I don't know even how to function in the short relationships anymore, because we're having a one-night stand. I don't know anything about you, and like, what do we do? Horrible. Ooh. No. So for me, building trust and building relationship, it's something that it's like a long-term investment, and it's beautiful if you know how to take care of it. Unlike my pigeon that just flew away after 2 months of me taking care of him. But anyways, I hope he's somewhere nice and safe and he has a good life without me in it. Anyways, guys, tell me what you think about trust in relationship. How do you build your trust in the relationships that you have? And is there anything you want to add up? And I still wonder, did I have 4 or 5 points? Because I always do this completely unprepared. And I always tell to myself that I will come here next time with a paper that I have like everything written on. Like, I'm not gonna trust myself on like planning for the video before I go to bed, and then I can't sleep because I have a list in my head, and then when I need to put it on paper I already start recording. But I promise I will become more professional in time. Anyways, guys, if you do like this channel, if you do like this video, please do subscribe and like it, and I will be seeing you soon. Bye bye.